ChatGPT 4o versus Claude 3.5 that just launched, and it's outperforming ChatGPT 4o on all these benchmarks. It's faster, better, more sexy. Wait, I don't know if that. It has new cool features like Artifact that runs code in the browser preview. We also love ChatGPT 4o. It's great, it's the gold standard, so I'm gonna compare them on the exact same prompt, and by the end of this, answer the question, which is the best LLM for normal use case? So let's dive into test number 1, data-driven decision making. So I make YouTube videos. Some of you guys might be making YouTube videos or content that you have data or analytics. Like for example, YouTube analytics here, where I can see all the search traffic. So I'm ranking for Wiggle AI, free AI image generator, but one of the things that I wanna do is you might see that over the last 28 days, I got 217,000 views from just search. Now, I want to grow my search traffic to 500,000 per month. So I'm wondering, can Claude or ChatGPT give me some advice? I'm gonna go to the top right, and then I'm gonna download the CSV file. I'm gonna drag it into ChatGPT and drag it into Claude and write the prompt that is basically the exact same that I said to you right now, and we'll see which one is best. Oh, we ran into the first roadblock, and that is the length limit for Claude. I guess we're just gonna upgrade to Pro so I can show you. Welcome to Pro. On the left side of the screen, we have Claude. On the right side, we have GPT-4o. And one interesting thing to note is that they actually opened in a spreadsheet style on ChatGPT. I think we can do that on Claude as well, but is the answer any good? Claude is saying, focus on high-performing topics. It seems like your top-performing are related to AI image generation, AI video creation, and specific AI tools. Continue creating content around these topics, but dive deeper into each area. Expand your content on popular AI tools. Create more in-depth tutorials and comparisons. Use case for Wiggle AI, Midjourney, ChatGPT, DALL-E, Korea AI, and HeyGen. These are clearly topics your audience are interested in. Just to quickly go through it, create content series, target long tail keywords, optimize for how-to searches, explore emerging AI topics, cross-promote, improve your SEO, create content around AI tools comparisons, and a couple of really good tips based around my data. What about ChatGPT? As you can see, based on the data, key metrics to focus on: views, watch time, okay. Average view duration, impressions, okay. Very general. Optimize video titles and descriptions, create engaging thumbnails, improve. So it basically gave me the most basic answer. I wouldn't even need to give the data. It just gave me the most basic. It didn't rely on any of the keywords. That's really disappointing. I bet if we prompt it differently, it could go quickly. I'm gonna ask it, is it better to focus on keywords that I'm already ranking for, or dive into other bigger keywords I haven't targeted yet? Let's send it to both. First of all, Claude is way faster here. 4o is struggling a lot. I'll try to summarize it for you guys. Claude is saying, strengthen your position in current high-performing areas. Then secondly, gradually expand into related larger keywords. Third, explore few carefully chosen new areas, and optimize and interlink your content. Very good advice here. ChatGPT says, let's break down the considerations for each, focusing on existing keywords, improve ranking, increase engagement, lower risk, incremental gains. Strategy would be to enhance the content, etc. Targeting new keywords, expands to a broader audience, higher potential traffic, competitive edge. I don't think entering new niches can establish you as a leader in emerging topic, because based on the data, I'm a leader in the target keyword that I'm currently in. And then it's giving the strategy, keyword research. I literally gave you the data. It's even saying analyze current performance. Look at the data for your existing keywords. Can't you just tell me? So the clear winner here on both prompts. I know that there are things ChatGPT can do that Claude can't do, but in this test, clear winner for Claude. On to the next one. Test number 2, brainstorming unique ideas. So I've used LLMs to brainstorm a lot of different things, but one of the videos that are performing really well for me right now is ChatGPT-4o tutorial. And I want to double down on that, and I want to use an LLM to give me some creative ideas on what I can do to give more value. And I already came up with an idea in the shower, specifically trying to find some unique ideas. 1, ChatGPT-4o versus human expert, a real world challenge. It'd be actually really interesting. Number 2, ethical dilemmas, how ChatGPT-4o handles complex moral questions. That's a so-so. ChatGPT-4o creative writing, unlocking your inner author. That could perform productivity experiment, 30 days of AI assisted work. That would actually do really well. ChatGPT-4o, an education, revolutionizing learning, or cheating tool. Debugging with ChatGPT-4o, a developer's secret weapon. ChatGPT versus specialized AI tools, when to use what. Okay. The art of prompt engineering, advanced techniques for ChatGPT-4o. I think this would do really well. ChatGPT-4o for small business, cutting costs and boosting efficiency. Yeah, that can do well. ChatGPT-4o time machine, simulating historical figures and events. I guess this is like a 6 out of 10 answer. The idea that I got was 21 tips and tricks, because there are a lot of hidden features that most people don't know about. Or even comparing it with Claude would do really well. That's why I'm filming this video right now. Let's check out ChatGPT-4o's answer here. Number 1, mastering ChatGPT-4o, advanced prompts for every occasion. I think also this one would do really well. Cool projects to build with ChatGPT-4o. This is something that I wanted to do for a long time, so yeah, that's a good idea. Learn anything faster with ChatGPT-4o. I've actually seen pretty viral YouTube videos like this, so yeah, that could do really well. For behind the scenes, how ChatGPT-4o works, maybe too technical. For creative writing, yes, but it doesn't have such a big. Number 5, ChatGPT for creative writing, unleash your creativity with ChatGPT-4o. Maybe for professional use, yes, but it does kind of leave out the general audience. Ethical use and responsible AI, the one that nobody really cares about. I care about ethics a lot, but doesn't really hook people in. 8, fun and experimental uses. The fun side of ChatGPT, experiments in games, yeah, coding and making games are really cool with ChatGPT. Here we go, 10 pro tips for ChatGPT power users. This one would do really well, I bet. Integrating ChatGPT-4o with other tools. Yes, I made a video like Zapier integration and Make.com integration. It's doing really well. So here, actually, I believe that ChatGPT-4o won this test. That's really cool to see. Test number 3, data analysis. We already checked with the first test, but I want to dig deeper into more of an e-com angle here, analyzing some Amazon product. If you make SEO content, competitors are constantly trying to steal my #1 spot on Google. Look, Rivalflow is telling me that this guy just stole my spot. This guy just surpassed me on this keyword, and this guy just knocked me off the first page. Well, luckily, I'll just click on it, see that they rank number 8, I rank number 11, but I'll just click on generate project. It will read their full page, trying to find some gems, analyze key elements, and seeing what I should cover. Now I can just view the project. As you can see, mine is 1,300 words, while theirs is almost 5,000 questions that they answered that you don't. And the best part is that they actually say, here's a new, more thorough answer you can add to your article. Just like that, you have AI generated content you can just copy and paste. You even see how they answer this question, along with questions they answer more thoroughly than you and questions you both answer. Now I'll just keep doing that on all of these requests. It's so easy because I can easily add competition here to see what they're ranking for and compare with myself. In the custom projects, you can see where I'm ranking and what I'm ranking for. For example, this, congrats, you're already ranking #1. So if you're serious about ranking #1 on Google, go to Rivalflow AI by clicking the link in the description down below. Thanks to Rivalflow for sponsoring this section of the video. Good to see. Test number 3, data analysis. We already checked with the first test, but I want to dig deeper into more of an e-com angle here, analyzing some Amazon product. I want to get a bar graph and get the pricing of each product. Let's test them out. Oh, Claude we have is 858% over the length limit. So we need small file. That's quite disappointing. This file only has about 1,000 products, which is something you would have in data analysis. And there isn't even that much data, or well, I guess there is. But if I had to scrub it down 800 times, it seems pretty tedious. Maybe if I use Claude Opus, I guess we don't have to continue with this. I know that ChatGPT is really good at this, especially with the upgraded 4o data analysis. So if you need an LLM for data analysis, I would go with ChatGPT-4o here. Test number 4, writing emails. So you probably get emails and then you gotta respond to it. This is one of the biggest time saver. Say we're the company vidIQ and we got this customer service inquiry. Hey, I was looking to upgrade from the boost plan to the coaching plan, but I'm not sure if the right fit for me. What do I get? I have 130,000 subscribers. Let's see what happens. So again, Claude 3 is way faster, and let's check the response. So one of the limitations with Claude here is that it actually can't search the web. So he'd need up-to-date information about vidIQ's offerings, but it actually writes the email, thank you for your interest in upgrading to the Boost plan. But it says here, number 1, list key additional features of the coaching plan, highlight any tools or services, yada yada, mention. Yeah, it definitely doesn't do well when it comes to search things. Maybe I would have to actually prompt it the actual key features to get the best response. And this is ChatGPT's response. So it's writing a bunch of the benefit, deep dive channel analysis, customized action plan, priority support, why upgrade, the next steps. So this is not a bad answer here, just providing the benefit and even doing a call to action. If you're ready to take your channel to the new level, you can upgrade to the coaching plan, going through your vidIQ account, asking if they have a specific question. Yeah, so this is a really, really good email. I hate to say it, but ChatGPT is winning in this test as well. I'm actually rooting for Claude 3 because I know it's better at different writing scenarios, but with the feature limitations, yeah, Claude is winning. Until we go to the next test, I got my button here on Claude, mainly because we got artifact that can preview code on the right side, and actually, you'll see right now. My favorite prompt of all, code a snake game for me in Python, same prompt, both LLMs, but let me show you what happens on Claude first. So you see that it will write in the right side here, and then once it's finished writing the code, I was gonna get a preview, but let's try to prompt it to give me the preview. I know it can do this. Okay, I'm getting it to write some code again. Claude does not have the ability to run the code yet. I literally tested it yesterday. Okay, let's try to make another game. Here we go. Now you actually get the preview in the top right here, where you can actually play tic-tac-toe. So let's play with the computer here and definitely not win. Yeah, we won. It seems like they're using JavaScript, so maybe that's why it can't actually run Python, which does make sense if it's basically just a preview. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, now I can play it. Use your arc. Okay, now I'm actually playing Snake here. Yep, so it worked with JavaScript and not Python. So you can probably make anything in HTML and stuff like that that works easily on the web. Now let's compare it with ChatGPT here. I asked it to do a code game for me in Python. Let's actually do JS then. Gave me the HTML structure, the CSS for styling, and JavaScript game logic. And it wants me to open this in VS Code, of course. Let me try to prompt it so I can actually open it in the browser. It's making a combined HTML, CSS, and JavaScript code, and then saves it as an HTML file, so I can basically just click download and open it. I asked it for a downloadable file, which I can also do with Claude. I can now just open it in the browser. Either way, I wanted to show you this interactive step because it's something I've never seen before. So if you're coding in JavaScript, the ability to preview it right here in Claude is a game changer. So for that, I give Claude a point. I'm not a coder, but if you tried debugging or more complex things, drop it in the comments down below. I would love to know which one you use the most. And speaking of coding, we have the next test, which is file creation. Now, both of ChatGPT-4o, if you use it for free, and Claude cannot create image. You have to upgrade for that. Can you make a downloadable Apple script that I can use to automate opening Slack, Chrome, and Notion all at once? Claude gave me the answer real quick, and the same with ChatGPT. And Claude now has the download button with all the code that we need, and ChatGPT download Apple script file not found. That's weird. Let's try to regenerate this. Now it's telling me that it can't make a downloadable file. Let's regenerate again. I've used it so many times to actually do the exact thing here. Okay, here we go. Download script. Let's see. File not found. That's really weird. Prompt it. It says file not found. Okay, let's click the next link here, and there we go. It actually downloaded it. So both can create downloadable files. This has never been an issue for me, but in this test here, it's a clear winner with Claude on the speed, ease of use. But let's test it on the next part, which is file conversion. As you may know, ChatGPT can transform PNGs into JPEG, CSV into XMLs, and things like this. I actually never tested it on Claude, so I want to see. I'm gonna upload an MP3 file. Oh, we can't actually do that. Okay, let's do this YouTube post CSV that isn't as long as, oh, it's 400 91% over. Okay, it can see the PDF, but can it convert it? Can you convert it into a text document? It can't directly do it. ChatGPT could do it. Let's download the file and check it out. Yeah, I guess that's what I was asking for. But yeah, I think this is a win for ChatGPT. For example, I can do this WebP image, then ask it to convert it to a PDF, PNG, JPEG. So I can just download it here. So I guess file conversion, we got ChatGPT as a winner again. Okay, I think I'm doing too many tests based around the features that each of them have. I know that you guys might use this more, so I'm kind of testing it on features and usability more than just how smart it is. But let's actually test it on how smart it is, because I have been using Claude to ask it like general questions, and I kind of like it more for the general question in comparison to ChatGPT. So the next test is going to be more of an ethical advice. For example, yesterday I sold my laptop, but as I was cleaning it, I noticed that the screen had a few scratches and marks that were quite noticeable. I didn't put this on the listing, and that was my fault, but I wasn't sure what to do. So I asked Claude, and I am now gonna ask ChatGPT as well. When we just look at the answers, you can see that Claude is way shorter and ChatGPT a lot longer with all these bullet points, but let's see what they're saying. So transparency, not disclosing notable defect, could be seen as misleading by the buyer, and this was exactly what I thought. Fair pricing, the scratches might likely reduce the laptop's value compared to what you originally listed. 3, reputation, if the buyer discovers the issues after purchase, it could lead to negative feedbacks. And yeah, the thought on my behalf was like, oh yeah, I should just give him money off because I didn't notice it, I didn't disclose it. And it's giving me these actionable factors like contact the buyer immediately before they are around, explain that you noticed these issues while cleaning, offer clear photos of the scratches and marks, give the buyer options: A, cancel the sale with no hard feeling, B, proceed with the sale at a reduced price to account for the condition, and C, postpone the sale to give them time to consider. So this is actually very actionable and really honest, great ethical advice. While to read through ChatGPT's here is going to be a task, but it's written a lot of it, giving me the steps like contact the buyer as soon as possible before they arrive, offer to send them pictures of the current condition, 2, adjust the price and offer a refund, and be willing to cancel the transaction and refund any deposit if taken, prepare for the meeting, discuss any further actions, offer a written agreement, prepare for potential outcomes. Yes, I guess both of them do really well. ChatGPT even giving me a message here that I can copy paste. The winner here is clearly hard to tell if you like a short, concise answer or if you want the in-depth answer. Both of them basically did the same. I do like that they actually made a message here, but you can obviously just prompt Claude more. So this is a tie. Let's do one last test, because I feel I haven't really shown why Claude is great, and I don't even know why Claude is great. It just feels different. Maybe we can do it with this test. Relationship advice. So I'm happily single, but say I were in a marriage or relationship. Let's see, me and my girlfriend are getting into more and more arguments and fights. I'm not sure what's happening. Can we have a conversation where you start by asking a question, I respond back, and we go back and forth? Let's see both of them here. Both of them giving a very short and concise answer, which is what I'm looking for. Claude asking, how long have you and your girlfriend been experiencing an increase in arguments and fight? The last 2 months. And ChatGPT asks, can you tell me about the recent argument you had with your girlfriend? What was it about and how did it start? My hypothetical girlfriend taking out the trash. Let's see, Claude here. I see an increase in conflicts over the past 2 months. Have you noticed any changes in your lives or relationship during this time that might be contributing to the increased tension? Moving into a new place, and she started a new job. See here with Claude. Let's see here with ChatGPT. Can you share more details about the argument? For instance, who brought up the issue of taking the trash? I mean, both of them are doing great now. After a long day of hard work, I just sat down and started watching my favorite show. Then she got mad. Back to Claude here with moving into a new place. How do you feel these changes have affected? I think they're both the same. Okay, maybe it's just my perception that's changed. After doing all these tests, kind of know that Claude is smarter, better on all these different areas, but I can't feel it in my usability. Claude is for sure faster. ChatGPT has more features. I think Claude would be better at maybe script writing, but I don't even use Claude for that. I use Perplexity because it's just a way better researcher. Well, if you're looking for all different features that LLMs have currently, like file conversions and coding and all these different things, you can definitely be happy with ChatGPT-4o. We tested it on all these things and it's definitely winning, but there might be specific use cases that 3.5 really shines. I'd love for you to comment down below what they are that you've seen. Like I said, I also recommend Perplexity because you can actually toggle on Claude 3.5 to use it for the research process, what I'm doing currently. Also, if you upgrade on ChatGPT, you can get image generation with DALL-E 3, which is great. So I guess my favorite part about Claude 3.5 is that it has the coding preview in the right side that would be very beneficial for coders that use JS. So if that's your specific purpose, I would go with Claude. It's way better than copy pasting the code from ChatGPT back into VS Code and then back again with errors. So that's a huge time saver. Thanks for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.